A new report by the World Trade Organization showed trade volume among the G20 economies expanded to a record high. However, the benefits from improved trade have been mitigated by newly implemented protectionist measures, particularly those coming from Washington and Beijing. Ji-yeon breaks down the digits for us.
The World Trade Organization, in a report released Thursday on the Group of 20, says trade volume among the G20 economies in the 5 months through mid-October amounted to $481 billion. That's almost 6 times the amount recorded in last year's review and the largest since related data were first compiled by the WTO in 2012. The report also showed, however, that the G20 countries are restricting trade with a record number of measures like tariffs. It said during the 5-month review period, they applied a total of 40 new trade-restrictive measures, including tariff increases, import bans, and export duties. Most of those measures, 79% of them, were retaliatory steps taken by the world's 2 biggest economies, China and the U.S. The report warned that its findings constitute a source of serious concern and called on G20 economies to take immediate action to de-escalate the situation. This was reiterated in a separate report by the OECD released earlier this week, which warned that the combined gross domestic product of the global economy could shrink by 0.8% by 2021 if the U.S. goes ahead with plans to charge a 25% tariff on all Chinese imports. Ji-yeon, Arirang News.